What's up, guys? It's me, Madden, and welcome to my Jacksonville Jaguars Connected Franchise Mode here on Madden NFL 17 on the Xbox One as we get ready for the start of the 2016-2017 NFL season against the Green Bay Packers at Everbank Field. As we go into setting our season goal, and since we are the Jaguars and our lineup, our schedule is semi-difficult, I predict that we will only come out with 7 wins out of a possible 16-0. As we head into the depth chart to see who will be our starters, Blake Bortles will be starting at quarterback. Chris Ivory will be the halfback. Mercedes Lewis will be the fullback. Wide receivers will be Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns, Rashad Green Sr., and Marquise Lee. Our starting tight end will be Julius Thomas. As we go to the offensive line, Kelvin Beachum will be our left tackle. At guard will be Luke Joeckel. Our center will be Brandon Linder. As we switch Putausi with Linkenbach. As we now go to the right guard position, as AJ Cann will be starting over Bowanko, and Jeremy Parnell will be our starting right tackle. As our defensive line now will be Dante Fowler Jr., Jared Odrick. At defensive tackle will be Malik Jackson and Roy Miller III. Our linebackers are going to be Dan Skuda, backed up by the rookie Miles Jack. As we go to middle linebackers, we have Paul Posluszny and Hayes Pullard III. Telvin Smith is going to be our right outside linebacker with Arthur Brown backing him up. And our cornerbacks will be Prince Amukamara and Jalen Ramsey, another rookie, as along with Devon House, Aaron Colvin, and Dwayne Gratz. Our full safety will be Tashawn Gibson and Marcuston Huff. Strong safety will be Jonathan Cyprian and James Sample. Our kicker is Jason Myers. Our punter is Brad Nortman. Kick and punt return duties will be by Rashad Green Sr. with Denard Robinson backing him up. Kickoff starter will be, of course, Jason Myers. Our long snapper is Brandon Linder, the center. And our third down back is TJ Yeldon as we get ready to take on the Green Bay Packers at Everbank Field here in the lovely Jacksonville, Florida, as our pregame ceremonies are winding down. We received the kickoff, and Blake Bortles will be coming out. He's hoping to have a decent season. And the first play from scrimmage, Blake Bortles with Ivory in the backfield. He's going to give it to Ivory. Ivory up the middle, and that's a decent pickup of 8 yards. As now it's 1st and 10 at the Jacksonville 42-yard line. 2 receivers set to the outside. Ivory in the backfield. Hurns will be in motion. The snap. Bortles looking. It's going to be a little dump-off pass to Hurns over the middle. And he'll pick up 8 yards on his first completion of the season, as the rest of the drive goes nowhere, and the Jaguars will be forced to punt. And it is blocked. The punt is blocked, picked up by Banjo, who returns it 50 yards for a Green Bay Packers touchdown. And that is the first score of the season on a blocked punt returned for a touchdown, as the Jaguars will take over now at their 24-yard line, 2nd and 5 in the pistol formation. Bortles going to look for Julius Thomas. He escapes a tackle, and he will pick up a decent 12-yard gain. As now they're at their 36-yard line, very next play, in fact. Bortles has a man to either side of him, 3 receivers set. And he's going to pass it out to the right side. Julius Thomas out of the backfield, and he's going to pick up a nice 15-yard gain on back-to-back plays. As the rest of the drive goes nowhere, and Myers will attempt a 58-yard field goal to get the Jaguars on the board here. The kick is up, but it is well short, as now Aaron Rodgers storms down the field, 2nd and 3 at the Jaguars' 5-yard line. He's going to throw it up into the end zone. Leaping over 2 defenders to make the grab is his tight end, Rodgers. and that is the first touchdown for Aaron Rodgers on the season. It is now a 14-0 game, as this spectacular catch right over Cyprian in the back of the end zone to make it a 14-0 game, as now it is 1st and 10 after the kickoff at the 25-yard line. Blake Bortles with Ivory in the backfield. He's going to go play action, and Blake Bortles is going to find Allen Robinson in the middle half of the field for a 20-yard gain, but the rest of the drive goes nowhere. And Paul Posluszny on the very next play after the Packers take over sacks Aaron Rodgers for a 9-yard loss, and the Packers were forced to punt, as now is 1st and 10 at the Packers' 46-yard line. Bortles is going deep down the sideline to Allen Robinson, but what an interception that is by Randall down the sideline to get the Packers the ball back. One-handed grab. It is now 2nd and 2 at the Jaguars' 41-yard line with 40 seconds left here in the first half. High snap. Rodgers looking to pass. Rodgers has all the time in the world. He's going to look down the sideline, but it is picked off by Jonathan Cyprian, who gets up off of his feet and returns it to the 39-yard line. It is now at the 30-yard line. 4 seconds left here in the first half. Myers is going to try another field goal, and he is going to come up well short once again. And Cobb is going to attempt to return this, and Myers, the kicker, preventing Randall Cobb from escaping to possibly return that for a touchdown. It is now 3rd and 1 here in the second half. He's going to hand it off to Lacey. Lacey with a juke, and Lacey down to the 42-yard line of the Jacksonville Jaguars for a nice 15-yard pickup. It is now 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line of the Jaguars. Aaron Rodgers. Cook is in motion. Rodgers going to hand off. No, it's play action. And Devon House picks up the fumble after he was sandwiched. Aaron Rodgers gets sacked, and the ball popped out. Devon House, laying on the ground, is able to pick it up, as the Jaguars, with another turnover, hoping to get some points on the board, they unfortunately do not. It is 1st and 10 now at the Packers' 18-yard line. Rodgers finds Cobb, stormed down the field yet again to the 15-yard line. Defense was able to get a stop, and Mason Crosby is going to hit this 15-yard field goal and make it a 17-0 game here. It is now 3rd and 10. Play action at the 48-yard line. Bortles is going to move to his right, keeps moving. He's going to try to find Robinson, but it is incomplete, out of bounds, as the Jaguars are going to go for it here on 4th and 10 with 5 minutes left. The game is practically over here, but maybe not if they can get a completion. Bortles going deep to Robinson once again, leaping, but it's off the fingertips, and that practically seals the game for the Green Bay Packers, as one more snap will do it. The handoff to Eddie Lacy. He's going to get about 2 yards, and that is the final play of the ball game. The Green Bay Packers win 17-0.